Hello, folks. Welcome to this episode of the Profit Easy One. Now, I have so many other things that I'd sort of rather be talking about, but based on things that I've seen lately on the internet and all, I thought I'd do this little brief video. You know, so many people are putting their trust in Donald Trump. Number one, he went to Jesuit school. Now, I don't know if you haven't seen my video about the Jesuit oath or the one about, so what if the Pope is a Jesuit? You ought to see those videos. Find out what the Jesuits are really about. But also, he took a loan, a big loan, many years ago from the Rothschilds, who somewhat control the world, when he was really hurting. Don't believe that thing didn't come with strings attached. He, believe it or not, is still one of those puppets, although he is heavily involved because he is one of those elite. Okay, now, these elite, they're trained on how to deceive people and how to not have to work for their money, but to get it from everybody else, literally. You know, I recommended a video to somebody the other day. I'm not going to dig it up now to post it here. I would love to, and maybe I will. Don't quote me on it, but put something down there about this particular video. It's kind of long and boring, but the guy really covers a lot of stuff. He's ex-CIA, I believe. I may be mistaken. I've seen so many things, but he definitely was trained by the elite and went to a lot of their seminars on the things that they're trained. Oh, and I could get deep into it with people I know, but I won't go there. Okay, now, what was I getting at? Oh, Donald Trump. Here's something really upset me the other day. Now, and I ask a lot of people this, and very few people are aware of it, of a thing called, what do they call it? I call it highway robbery. It'll come back to me what they call it. But it's where, like especially states like Tennessee, Alabama, oh, and it's getting more prevalent all over. They'll pull you over. And one of the first things they ask, are you carrying large amounts of cash? And if you are, they take your cash. Because they will tell you that they suspect, that's all they have to do. You don't have to be found guilty for any crime. They suspect that it was drug money. They can take your vehicle. They take people's jewelry. Oh, they take people's houses. But this is on the highway alone. It's highway robbery. And these cities and towns, man, they're making a killing off of it. And oftentimes they don't even record the cash or the vehicles that they've taken from people. And they take this money, and oftentimes it's used for big vacations for the DA and the judge and the sheriff and other employees. Oftentimes they get bonus checks for $5,000 or $10,000. It's highway robbery. It is government mafia. But a couple of days ago, I saw the president in a meeting with his cabinet and all, and one of them brought up that there was I believe he's a congressman from Texas, and I'd seen him, how he wants to change that law. Because he knows it's corrupt. Oh, man. Ooh. They literally turn into highway robbers. They get to keep the money, or sometimes only 80% of it, but every dollar they steal from you, they get to keep it. And if you want it back, you got to hire attorneys, and usually you're from out of state passing through there. You got to go back to court, and you got to fight them, and it'll take you 1 to 2 years generally to get your money back. And normally what they'll try to do, they'll say, well, look, instead of you going through all that, look, we got your $28,000. We'll give you back 70% of it, and then we'll drop everything, and you can just go on your merry way. It is highway robbery. It is what's called working under the color of law. And here's the thing. Like I said, I saw the president, Donald Trump, with a bunch of his cabinet members. And one of them happened to mention this congressman from Texas who wants to go against it. And Trump said, what? Who is this guy? Well, don't mention his name here. We'll get it. We can ruin his career. Let me tell you, people, do not trust Donald Trump. Don't trust him. I'm telling you right now. And I can tell you so much more, which I won't right now. I'm going to leave it at that. Keep an eye out. Do not be deceived.